Mike, what's the Lib Dems policy on this? Are you sort of smash the gangs, or we need a deterrent?
When it comes to deterrence, I think we need to put ourselves in the mindset of someone who's survived a war zone, escaped it, travelled incognito across a continent, and then got in a small rubber boat and crossed one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world. It's simply not a deterrent to say we're going to fly you to Rwanda, or we're going to fly 1% of you to Rwanda. And it really fits into this pattern that we see from the Conservative government of policies that are very long on rhetoric, really quite expensive. This is £500 million for Rwanda. And quite
so
short
the Lib Dems would scrap it?
Absolutely, quite short on practical outcomes. And on what we would do, imagine if you had £500 million, what could we do with the processing system? You know, much of government is quite boring. It's about processes, it's about making things work. Why is it that we have people living in hotels for 18 months before their claims get processed? Why can't we have a proper system where people are given a decision within 2 weeks, and then you either stay and go back? But it doesn't work because the people are sitting for them. Why are people sitting in hotels for 18 months? Like, you have to answer these questions.
How is processing people going to stop people from coming over? How is processing them faster going to stop people making that journey?
Yeah, so that's part A. Part B is safe routes, and part C is returns agreements. And this is really interesting, again, why the Conservatives have chosen to focus on Rwanda, because they've actually got some good bits of their policy that they need to enhance. So we've had safe routes, we've had them for Afghans.
500,000 people over.
Please don't interrupt me. They've had them for Afghans, they've had them for Ukrainians, they've had them for Hong Kongers. And surprise, surprise, there is not public uproar about those particular nationalities coming into this country. But the divisive rhetoric of the Conservative Party is inflaming the situation, and it's effectively a media device to distract attention from larger numbers of legal migration. So safe routes, proper processing, and scrap the Rwanda policy.
To come and claim asylum here. Would you have a limit on that? Is there a cap on the number of people you'd have in?
I didn't say more people, that's not what I said.
Okay, so more routes available for people to come in?
Yes, for particular countries, as we have with Ukrainians, Hong Kongers, Afghans, there are special cases.
What are the numbers we're talking about here? Would you cap that?
So asylum is an internationally established right within international law.
That means no cap.
And Britain, so the Liberal Democrats think that Britain should not break its international legal obligations, which is something that we've seen time and time again from the Conservative Party.